Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know we have Gravekeeper's Inscription, guys, from the 25th anniversary tins, tin dueling mirrors, last year's tins, 2024 tins. You guys already know what the noise around this card was. I'm sorry, not the card, but the product, the tin trash. Don't buy cards, bad pull rates. There's no value. Look at all these cheap cards, this and that, and the third. Excuses. Because now we come back, and this card that was shekels, when we were talking about it, could have easily done a fresh off the flashback at 80 cents. That's where I picked up my copies. I had 9 of these. I moved 6 of these at 5, and now I still have my play set. And it's a $10 card now. Double digits. Look at that. Look at that. We didn't buy the lows at 69 cents. No, we bought here at about 80, 84 right there, 80 shekels right there. Well, you see this volume candle, essentially around that. Look at that, shekels. Look at this parabolic rise, guys. Insane. What a beautiful chart. What a beautiful chart, guys. 10 listings only. The card is $10. You have a couple of one-ofs. Then there's a $14 card. And then there's a $20 card at the bottom of the page, guys. So again, when you pull up this chart, because men lie, women lie, the charts don't lie. Look at that. Look at that. We were talking about this card back here. When? Consolidation phase. There was lack of interest. No one cared about this reprint. It was a 10 card. You know, we were saying back here during all this time, the card is broken. It still has great effects. At one point, it'll probably cycle into the meta. The card is just too good. A card like this that has multiple effects in the sense where you can apply one, but all of them broken, depending on certain matchups. Just a great card, guys. So again, our theory panned out all the way back here when no one was talking about this card. We were mentioning it. So again, we had the first parabolic move here. I sold here. I sold right here. Why? Because I bought down here. I sold up here. Most of my copies, just taking profits. Took over 5x in profits, bringing it home safe. I don't care that the card kept going up. I don't care that now is this, that now is that. You take profits. You ain't greedy. And then you leave, you know, the moon bag. The moon bag. Right here. I left the playset, and now I'm riding this second leg up, you know, towards double digits. We're really up here. I mean, you know, at around 10 bones. And I'm riding it up, waiting just to see, looking at the charts, looking at the volume, looking at supply and demand, you know, and if the card just watching, this is going to reach 14, 15, 20. Now I wait. Why? Because this place that I have is free. Worst case, I keep it and I use it. Best case, it goes up to 15 to 20s and I sell. The game is that easy, guys. That easy. Consolidation. We were talking about this card down here. You need to come in before the move happens. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. If not, I wouldn't be here. That's the whole point, man. You don't want to come in now. Or even here. Here, yeah, you could get a 3 to 4x, but imagine if you're buying at shekels. You know, right now this card is up over 10x in price. It's hard to 10x your money in anything in life. In such a short time frame here, just 2 months. Where can you 10x your money in 2 months? I'm telling y'all guys, man, Yu-Gi-Oh is a special place. Yu-Gi-Oh is a great place to make these type of investments, guys. I always love it. Jay, but Yu-Gi-Oh's not an investment. I'm not even gonna go into that, guys. You guys already know. We don't have logical, common sense conversations with Billy Bobs, man. We don't do that because you can't win, guys. $10, a couple of one-ups, and the card is pushing to 14s already. 10 listings right here, 1 page. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. That place that your boy's gonna be in H-Town. You're like, yo, Billy. Yo, I need it, man. I need it for my side deck. I need to play it, man. Before the YCS, bro, you got Gravekeeper's Inscription? My guy, of course, man. You know I got you, man. You can't make this stuff up, man. We have Bestial Serenir, guys. We were talking about this card at 4 or 5 bones. You know, and this card continues to be hot, best-selling, fresh off the press, just like the channel. Why? Because of Bestials, the package, the engine. People are thinking, you know, maybe Druid's Worm gets hit, or Lubelli on the ban list, or this and that and the third. But don't forget the reprint aspect of it. Konami can be like, let's reprint Bestials across the board. Maybe they just squeeze in Druid's Worm and Lubelli's, you know, and leave these out. You never know, right? You never know. We get it. But, or maybe they're like, you know what? Let's print the package. Let's give it 5, 6 slots. Let's give Dissipator, Serenil, Lubelli's, Druid's Worms, Magnamut, Ball Drakes, you name it. So again, they might go for that. So, hey, as this card spikes up, you can see essentially the card is at a new all-time high, guys. The card is at a technical new all-time high. Price discovery mode, 36 listings, 775s, and the walls are right around there. You know, almost pushing 8s post-tax. You have a couple of walls here, people taking profits. And again, would I be surprised if these walls get gobbled up and this card becomes a $10 card? Not really, but I wouldn't be risking it for the biscuit. Right here at around $7-8, I'm running for them hills. Why? Because I'm getting ready for the possibility, the potential reprint. If it doesn't get reprinted, then you come back and you get it. Yeah, maybe a little bit at a premium compared to current prices, but at least you know it didn't get the reprint in that reprint wave. But what if it does? This $7-8 card becomes free. Literally becomes free $99. No one's gonna care about this specific version when you have quarter centuries and when you have PURs and PCRs and PSRs and RMPs and other Rs. People won't care about this one. It'll still look beautiful, but people won't care. You know, it's gonna be readily available. So what do at all-time highs? You consider selling. It's become a seller's market card, especially with the reprint season around the corner. And again, not just for this one. We talk about this one because this one's making the latest and greatest move here, as we can see. But all bestials across the board, I'd be selling them. That's just me. I'd be selling, oh, but I play it, I do this, I do that. Well, okay. We get it, guys. When we talk about this, there's going to always be people willing to go down with the ship. And that ain't wrong. It's not right or wrong in that sense. I'm talking about people that have extra bestials lying around. Or maybe, you know, you have bestials or you play without them for 2 weeks. You know, and things of that sort. I used to do that back in the day. You know, if I've been topping for 3 months at locals and in 2 weeks we're getting reprints, I cycle out of those cards. Either not play them, switch a deck, take a break for 2 weeks for Yu-Gi-Oh, or just do what I must to retain that purchasing power heading into such a massive reprint set. In this case, like Stampede. You know what I mean? You mean what I know. Guys, shout out to Eric. You know, he reached out. There's people impersonating your boy. Yo, I don't know what else to do, man. Like, it's crazy. It's been a crazy last couple of days, man. You know, people hating, people impersonating your boy. Yo, be careful, guys. Look, this is fresh. Yugioh fresh off the press. I think that's a capital O, and your boy right here is with a tiny O. Okay, we got to pay attention to the details here. I'm looking out for the community. If someone I'm very open on Discord. People can reach out via DM. That's how we do our giveaways. People ask questions. I'm open to the community. You know, there's other content creators that they're like, you know, you can't reach them. You never see them. They never respond back. To each their own. Me, I'm very open for the most part. But be careful, because with that openness, people might get confused. And they'll be like, oh, you know, Jay's reaching out. Oh, man. Or maybe they're asking for money, or maybe like some random scams. Be careful. That's why I'm taking the time right now to put it out there to protect my reputation, okay? Because I don't want people misrepresenting your boy. I'm putting it out here. You know, I had no clue. But now, shout out to Eric officially. I'm putting it out there. I had no clue of this so that you guys can be careful. All right? Well, you have to see the username. That's capital O. There could be some people that come in with capital T or capital P or capital F or do this, and there can be a bunch of Billy Bobs out there. But be careful. Be careful. You know, if you know, look at the picture too. You can see that was cropped. That's crazy. So pay attention to the little details. We don't want anyone going through a bad experience, guys. We don't want anyone, you know, this random scammer asking for you know, money or some random stuff out there. Who knows, man? Don't do that. Don't do that. Keep on the lookout. I'm not going to be doing this every single video, like highlighting this and stuff. I'm taking the advantage now because it happened right now. Hopefully the community now knows. And then if there's someone going through something or whatever, you know, we let them know. We help them out. That's what we're here for. Protect people. Guys, this is scummy, honestly. But it happens. It happens in all communities everywhere. And, you know, other than that, it's like, you know, I guess it represents growth, guys. You know, this past week has been the week of growth. Just receiving a lot of growth signals. You know, people hating on social media, Facebook, people, you know, like copying your boy or whatever, creating fake accounts. I mean, those are negative things, guys. We get it. But deep down, with growth comes negative in some cases, negative aspects to it. You know, everything is not positive, but that's why we try and promote the positive vibes, the positive energy. Sorry for taking this moment, you know, but I wanted to highlight this because it's very important. I don't want people like reaching out to me. Oh man, Jay, you know, I sent you money and and you scam me, and then people misrepresenting situations and all the drama and all the stuff. I'm putting it clear now. Transparency and integrity at its finest. Here it is. Be careful. Be careful. That's all I say. Make sure you look. This is the official one I'm showing you guys right here. Yugioh fresh off the press right there. This is the official one, all lower caps. If you want to reach out anytime, you could do so. All lower caps. Putting this on blast. We'll probably highlight this also in the Discord so people are aware. Try and reach out to the mod team. So be careful out there, guys. That's the whole gist of it. All right. And then on that note, in the Discord, we're giving back. We're giving away, guys. Look at that. Staples, Thrust, Little Knight. Look at that. Blue Eyes cards, Ash, Nib, Cross Out. Look at all these staples. 3 winners. 3 winners, guys. You want to make sure that you participate. It's hot right now. Giveaway's hot. Just a couple of days left. Don't be that guy missing out. You come in here, link in the description down below, or via Linktree. Boom, 1 click right there. Then you come in here, read the server rules, look for the giveaway channel, a couple of clicks, 3 winners. And you might win twice. You don't know, man. You just don't know. It's going to all be bot related. And that's perfectly acceptable. It is what it is. And look, 918, man. Yo, server's getting hot right now. Make sure you get in there. Don't miss out. Don't be that guy on, from the outside looking in. And lastly, guys, don't forget, look at that. Love TCGcreator.com. Shout out to them. Wonderful creator of this site, man. Look at this tool. Use it to your advantage. Great tools and resources like this. Look at that. The representation of all the cards that we will be talking about today. They're starting to go parabolic, guys. So again, you want to make sure you're early. If you're buying any of these cards, make sure you track them first with your boy. First link in the description down below, and then you can pick and choose any of these from a centralized convenience place, guys. Don't miss out. Make sure you track these with me instead of having to search every single card every time I talk about these. All right, so we have Blue Eyes White Dragon Platinum Secret Rare. I was talking about this card at $7. Telling you guys, quarter centuries, 180s, they're super expensive. What do you think people are gonna do after they're like, man, I still want it I want one from Bonanza, Blue Eyes, man. They can't get the quarter century. Let me pick this Platinum Secret up. And look, card went up from 7 bones, 750s. You have one there at 1350, but really the walls are at 1583s. Literally the card 2x, guys. You can see it here, 2xing from 750s to over 15 bones. 15 listings, guys. Damn, 15's coming out in the lottery. A lot of 15s. Guys, 2 pages, and here we are. Here we are. Blue Eyes, iconic monster. Yes, there's a million Blue Eyes, but people are going to be like, I want it from Bonanza. I couldn't get the QCSR. Let me, get the PSR. And here we are. Here we are. This card is 14, 15 bones, essentially. And, I just got one, should have got 3, putting maybe a $20 bill into it. Just got one. So now, again, same deal. I always talk about H-Town because it's the upcoming event. But it doesn't matter if it's local, if it's online to TCG player, or a local at an event. Went to regionals this past weekend here in Orlando. That was fun, always fun. Or going to H-Town or whatever event. The whole point is profits. Profits. 2x here, 3x there, 5x there. That's what we're doing here, man. That's what we're doing. Finding them 2x's and 3x's and 5x's and 10x's like we showed with Great Keeper's inscription. Is that the name, man? I'm bad with names. Yes, right there, guys. So again, what do? You take profits. Or if you want it, then you don't want to be that guy paying $20 to $25 for this card down the line. It's kind of at a premium right now. But I'm telling you, man, Blue Eyes, especially with the deck being good right now, I'm telling you guys, man, don't miss out. Don't miss out. And we have Dark Magician Girl, quarter century secret rare. This is the A, but they all go up in tandem because collectors come in, people come in, and this card was 50 bones, 55s. It recently was pumped up to 66s, but really 100. 11 listings here. We have a hundo, a pop, and then it starts going up to ridiculous prices. So again, as you can see, all of these here, all of these cards down here, if you're, look, let's actually check the other ones. Here, just real quick. Look, you have the C. This is free money. This is free money. If the A, oh yeah, A is beautiful. Maybe people like that more. People that are getting the A, they're going to be coming for B and C. ABCs, guys, just like in kindergarten. So again, 24 listings. This is free money. If you're here, 14, 15 minutes in, you deserve this, man. If you're a heavy stonker, or you're just a collector, or you just want this card because it's a DMG and you want this and you want that, hey, 47s right here. Don't let this one be a hundy. Don't do that. Don't let this one, that was C. The previous one, this is B. Don't let this one at 55s do what A did. Damn, we out here talking about like letters and stuff. Like solo leveling. You guys don't miss out, man. Y'all haven't checked that out, man? Shit, the anime is tight. It's lit. It's fire. Guys, DMG, hey, 55s. Don't let this be hundies on you. Don't do that. Be early. DM, Dark Magician, same deal. Look at that. Guys. No one's talking about this. No one's talking about Dark Magician on the 3-month chart, a W-shaped recovery. Double bottom. Where is it? Look at that. No one's talking about this. No one. Look at this. Man, this game is too easy. Look at that booty-shaped recovery. We have the double bottom here. Double bottom, I'm sorry, bottom number 1, bottom number 2. We broke the pivot line right here. It's going to do this. Probably come back to here, which we're already at. Guys, this was at the low 40s. So this has been confirmed. We're already up here at around 50s, as you can see. So again, we're going to enter price discovery mode, guys. We go to the yearly. Look, this is going to come back up here to all-time highs at 64 is easy. Probably become a $75 card. And if this card becomes a hundy, this quarter century secret rare, I wouldn't be surprised. We're talking about Dark Magician, and I won't lie, this art is pretty fire. It is. Talking about Dark Magician, man. Probably get like a new structure deck announced. I have that feeling. And even if not, Dark Magician is Dark Magician. Iconic Yu-Gi-Oh monster. Don't let these be a hundy on you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Look at Blue Eyes. We talked about the Platinum Secret. Look at this one. Was 172s. Is getting cleaned out. 6 listings only. It goes towards 290s, 300 at the bottom of the page. This card is getting bought out. People are coming in hard. They got their tax money. They were waiting on the sidelines. They're like, yo, I've always wanted Blue Eyes for my collection, and I want this quarter century from Burnett. Funny thing is that we'll probably get another Blue Eyes quarter century in Stampede, just with a different art. So Konami's smart, man. They always find ways, you know what I mean, to capitalize on addiction to the brown. Are you guys addicted to the brown? Shit, I'm addicted to the green, man. We have Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, guys. Alternate art, quarter century secret rare. Card was 28 bones. We were talking about it in the high 20s, 30s. We said, guys, pick up your Ghost Ogres. Don't let this be a $40 to $50 card on you. It's from the Rarity Collection 2, the Forgotten Rarity Collection, the one that no one pays attention to. So when they don't pay attention, you pay attention. And you came in at around 30s because you're from the fresh off the press community. We already know. And now, 11 listings. Card is 39, essentially 40s. There's only a couple of one-ups, then it's mid-40s, and then it's 50 bones and beyond to 60s at the bottom of the page, 2 pages only. I mean, we were calling for this one forever, and we always knew this would happen. It's not, it's not a surprise to me. Shouldn't be a surprise to you that this card is pushing 50s. Essentially, you only have a couple of one-ups. Then it's up here, man, up here. We called it way back when no one was looking at Ghost Ogre. Oh, it's not being played, Jay. No one cares about Ghost Ogre. It's not in the format now, and this and that. And hey, scarcity. It's people coming in. They're collecting these. They want access to these, and here we are with those spikes. Then we have Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. We were endlessly talking about this card as single digits. Endlessly. Saying this card would go into the teens. It could be a $15 to $20 card one day. And here we are. Look at that. It was 10s. Last time we talked about it, said 16s. We're at a $20 bill. 16 listings, guys. And it's a $20 card across the board. As we can see, going parabolic into new all-time highs. By the way, where is it? By the way, we talked about Ghost Ogre. We're giving this one at 10K. Once we reach 10K, we're giving an ultimate rare Ghost Ogre right here for you guys. And then shout out to Scott, my guy, and a personal copy of a Starlight Rare Blue Eyes Jet. Look, quarter century's already starting to go up. So look, these are Starlight Rares that we're giving away. This one's coming at 8.5K, guys. So again, you want to be subscribed. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you get exposure to participate in our channel giveaways. And again, 20 bones right here, as we can see, going parabolic. Listings are low. We saw this coming, man. Saw this coming, man. Like, the game is that easy. That's why I always mention it. Every single day, it's too easy. The game is that easy. Easy money. Easy this, easy that. Because literally, man, Jay, but why? No one uses Jet. You know, in Prime My Blue Eyes, they don't use this. They don't. It's casual. You know, hey, people buying this. Where's the structure? Where is it? It's around here. People buying this structure deck right here. Right here. People buying this structure deck right here. You can see, you know, it's not just competitive players that play Blue Eyes Prime. There's people that see this structure deck and they're casual. They're casual. They're like, oh my God, Blue Eyes finally. And I get imperms and I get this. Yeah, I'm not competitive, excuse me, but yeah, I could sure use those hand traps and ashes and stuff. Casuals. What's the casual version of Blue Eyes? They play Blue Eyes Jet. They play Bingo Machine Go. They play just all these older cards, you know, or cards that are not being played currently in the meta with Blue Eyes, and they go up in price. So that's the fundamentals behind it, you know, but now at 20s, anything between 20 to 25s would be that range to take profits, especially if you were buying at single digits when we were endlessly speaking about this card. Then we have Totally Awesome. Again, now people are using, this is the quarter century secret rare. People are using this card, you know, with Bahamut Shark now in the meta. And, you know, people are calling now, oh, we need to ban Bahamut Shark. We need to ban Toad. We don't know, man. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen with the ban list. But in the meantime, people coming in, they want the max rarity for their decks. And, yeah, let's refresh here. Card says it's 20 bones right here. But after those two, look at that. Moreno Corp. That's funny. Look, 20 bones. You have two. After that is a $25 card where you have 7 of them. And then after that, it does go to the low 30s, 2 pages only. So again, don't sleep on this one. Don't sleep on this one. Yeah, be careful. Balance implications, you never know. But in the meantime, I expect this card to go up in price, you know, anywhere from 25 to 30s conservatively, especially with all the quarter century bonanza buyouts, QCSRs, plus having meta relevance. We always told you guys, Toad always cycles in and out of the meta. So I have one copy that I had in my Sprite deck, and getting out, I'm sleeving that thing out, you know, and I'm going to go to H-Town and find me a, you guys already know, who needs a quarter century Toad? I love quarter centuries, man. Not personally, like as a rarity that I would prefer or really even play many or even any, you know, but I love quarter century secret rares as investments. Like, I just love it, man. I love penny stonks, we understand, especially quarter century secret rare penny stonks, but just quarter centuries, getting exposure to these, they're scarce, is a rarity that the community loves and just makes for great investment fundamentals, man. I love these, man. Honestly, can't go wrong getting quarter centuries. You know, so you can give them to QCSR's Billy Bob's down the line. Hey, because your favorite rarity is your favorite rarity. You know what I mean? You mean what I know was my favorite rarity? It used to be Ghost. And Old Tees. It's always like 1 and 1A. I don't know why I say it used to be. Those are my favorite rarities. Ghost rare, you know, but I'm talking about a clean ghost rare, like no scratches, you know, mint. Yeah, ghost rare is my favorite rarity, man. I won't lie. Then it's Old Tees, you know, but it's 1 and 1A. It's right there for me. Guys, we have Cold Wave, quarter century secret rare. I played this in my a Lightsworn deck. Card is broken, man, honestly. Card was 9 bones, single digits, says 11, 12s. Now it's 20. 20 bones, 14 listings, guys. And then 25s at the bottom of the page. Why? Because of boomers. Hey, we got Billy Boomers out there. They need their cards. Volume's coming in. Cold Wave is broken. And I play it. You know, I play it. So I get it. Like, if I would want a quarter, like, if I would be into this rarity and stuff, I would want one, for example, for my Lightsworn deck. So I know there's a lot of, you know, people out there just in my boat in the sense that they do want the quarter century secret rare for their decks, for the older decks. And here we are, guys. So, yeah, there's a lot of boomer hype going on with these markets. It's crazy. We have Future Fusion, one that we were talking on 5-6 bones, saying it was too cheap. And now the card is pushing $10 after shipping. 13 listings. Now, hey, volume came in. Not even going to talk too much about this one, guys. Why? Because we already told you. Told you at $5-6, card is too cheap. Literally, man, last week. Literally. Too cheap. Pick it up. Early last week, we told you guys. Or maybe late the week before. Late week. Like the week before the last. The whole point is, we told people. Told you guys. Future Fusion. A lot of boomer hype. Around quarter centuries. Don't sleep on this one. Card is broken. And here we are. Card is doubled up. And it's still pretty cheap at 10s, man. This is going to be a $15 card in the short to midterm. And eventually even 20s. And money is that free, especially with this rarity. Then we have Graceful Charity. Again, a lot of GOAT hype going on right now. Card was 2020, 22 bones. Right here, $20 bill. Now it says 30s, but really, you have a couple of one-ofs. Let me refresh here. Look at that. You have a couple of one-ofs here at mid-30s. And then, yeah, it's pushing 35 to 40 bones. And at the bottom of the page, it goes to 50s and beyond. One page only. 8 listings only. You know why? Because people see this. They're like, it's just a one-off. You know, I don't need a playset of this. Let me sacrifice myself, maybe pay a premium, but get access to the card. And here we are. Again, people were paying 40s for the OG secrets. From Legendary Collection, whichever one it came out in, the secret rare used to be the max rarity. And people were paying 30s and 40s happily, especially for first editions. So now they see the quarter centuries was 20s. They're like, easy money, man. They're like, yes, let me get it, especially if they want to, you know, have matching rarities in their deck. So here we go. Then we have Vanity's Emptiness. I was checking this card last night because I was building, thinking about, was it Hat? I think it was. Hat, Tengu, one, man, some Time Wizard format deck. I think it was Hat, if I'm not mistaken. And I saw that the deck played 2 of these in the side deck or something. And I'm like, I forgot about this card. I'm like, I probably covered it maybe once or twice since it came out, but there's so many Yu-Gi-Oh cards in Bonanza, and we're getting now in Stampede. It's insane. Like, you're like, oh, this came here? So again, this card was 6 bones, and I wouldn't, if I would have known, you know, or saw this one, because I don't remember if I covered this one before, I would have bought it at 6 bones, too cheap. Now we're at 12s. Card is essentially up 2x, 11 listings, guys, and it goes to ridiculous prices, guys, to $20 and then 40s at the bottom of the page. So listings are getting lower. If you need this card, yeah, you're paying a premium compared to 5, 6s, but 12s might be cheap compared to future prices. Don't miss out. And the one that I bought yesterday, I just got my 2 copies of the Platinum Secrets because that's the rarity that I'm focusing on regardless. So I just came in at $1 because, yeah, you see a couple of one-ofs, but I went to a seller that had 2 of these at $1. Where is it? Right here. This was your boy right there at $1. And I got my 2 for my whatever side deck of whatever format, whatever deck. And I'm waiting on these. And I still think I already have maybe 1 or 2 of these, but I just saw it at $1. I'm like, 63 listings. There's going to probably be a rush to get this card at one point because the card is just too broken. The card is just too broken. I'm not talking about modern Yu-Gi. I'm talking about, you know, OGs, boomers needing these cards. Don't sleep on these ones. Then we have Cyberstein. Card was 13-14 last time we were talking about it. You know, and look, now it's getting cleaned out. Excuse me, guys. 6 listings. Card is essentially a $20 card and then gone at 30s at the bottom of the page. So again, card is iconic, man. What can I say? Love the artwork. Iconic Yu-Gi-Oh card. Moving up in price. I still think I got one of these, if I'm not mistaken. I know I had one. Best not have moved it. Need to double check. I had one of these that I got at around 6 bones. And now it's a $20 card. And thank you, quarter centuries. Look at that. More QCSR. Starlight Road. Look at that. Card was what? 7 bones? Had a little bit of a W-shaped recovery. You know, and now it says 10s. Card used to be 7s. We're just telling you guys, literally, same deal. We made a couple of videos saying, guys, Starlight Road, people play it at multiples. It's an Edison card, this and that in the 3rd and the 4th and the 5th. And guys, now the card is 1250s, but that's just a one. 8 listings only. The card is 16s, then 4, 38s, 1 page only, and then insanity. Insanity. Hopefully, people keep getting their tax refunds, and the market keeps getting propped up. Your boy's arrival at Houston, H-Town, because we need to make that Monet in the sense of trades, you know, or maybe going up to a vendor and thanks to these elevated prices, even if they're, you know, slashing some of that price, you know, that they buy, maybe it makes sense. You know, if you bought this card at 7s, and just as an example, and by the time you hit H-Town is 30s, and then they're buying it at 25, you know, you're like, you know what, just as an example, not to say that that's the norm, but you're like, yeah, sure, I'm up 3x, you know, or whatever. That's the whole point, guys. The whole point. Told you guys. Literally, just the other day. And now the card is getting cleaned out. Hopefully you guys listened. If you wanted this rarity, I'm glad that I have my 1 copy for a Billy Boomer that loves QCSR. Excuse me, guys. Some H2O. Probably get some more down the line because we out here yapping. We're 30 minutes in. Golly, not even halfway. Geez, smashing ground here. Yeah, we're gonna go for an hour, guys, for sure. Today, hey, for people at work on the commute, I got you, guys. I got you. Smashing ground. Card was 8 bones. Pushing what? There's a couple of one-ofs, and then there's a $14 card. 11 listings, guys. 2 pages only. And yeah, some people at times need multiples of these. All right, so again, like Earth Aggro, there's other decks out there, you know, that use multiple smashing ground. The card is that broken. It's just board removal. It's that good. So again, I mean, this is your last shot. Don't let this be a 20-piece McNuggies from Mickey D's on you. We don't do that. Then we have Skill Drain from Rarity Collection 2. The Forgotten Rarity Collection. Card was 6 bones, trying to hold 7s, and now is 11s. And then is, you know, that's what, 1243? At the bottom of the page. So, excuse me, 29 listings. Card is moving on up. It's an iconic Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's played in multiple formats. And here we are. We've always told you guys, don't forget about Skill Drain, man. Art has been money in the past before it got reprinted into the ground. But these higher rarities, they're kind of still cheap, man. I would not be surprised to wake up one day and see this card up 2x at 22 bones. Then we have Trish, Shula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Card was $5.95 6s, and now it's pushing to double digits, up 40% essentially, guys. And then 12s at the bottom of the page. 2 pages only, 17 listings again. Some of these Yu-Gi-Oh quarter centuries, they're just iconic. Oh, Jay is not seeing play right now. Why would I pick this card up and that card up? And we have OTs and DTs and high rarities. Hey, gonna be always people out there. This is the one they're gonna prefer. Quarter century secret rare. So you're gonna buy a single digis and give it to them at double digis. The game is that easy. We were talking about these at 6s. I came in with a $20 bill post tax, got me a play set of these, and now your boy's gonna go, hey, by the time we hit H-Town, there's gonna be 12 15s, man. That's the plan, that's the goal. The game is that easy, the money is that easy. We have Krabons. We talked about this card, you know, when the psychic support was announced, telling you guys to pick this card up at 5 bones. We see 684s, but that's just a one of, you know, hey, if it's still here, you take advantage of this deal. 18 listings only. Why? Because after a couple of one-ofs, it hits 13s into the teens, and it might keep going up to 15 and beyond. So again, don't sleep on this one. Card is great. A psychic tuner level 2. Telling you, man, we told you it was going to be free money, and we're clearly on our way. Then we have Right Arm of the Forbidden One, guys. Quarter century secret rare. These pieces are starting to go up. Look at that. They were always between 2 to 3s. Parabolic now. It says 478s. We're really at 4s with a wall of China. But eventually, it does go back up. A lot of one-ofs, 52 listings. These pieces are getting scarce. And I know I sound like a broken record. I told you guys. I told you so. This and that and the third. But it's for the people that didn't get exposure. We can't buy all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We understand. But when you have $2, $3 arms, you know, you can get the whole set for 10 bones. Like, without the head, which is, you know, favorite, you know, Exodia head. Guys. And look, now you come here and they're 4s. Now you got to pay double. You know, like, and these cards are beautiful. I'm happy I got a Euro print, Euro prints. They look gorgeous, amazing. And then I have a second set that is an investment. So again, I told you guys that these pieces were going to eventually be 5 bones, and one day, even though it sounds crazy, these could be double digits. We're talking about quarter century secret rares that the community loves. Exodia, iconic, nostalgic pieces, plus add the meta relevance with you know, the Millennium, the Exodia deck getting new support. And this is what happens. So hopefully you guys have your pieces. We just gave away a couple of these pieces a couple of weeks ago via the Discord. Yeah, they're going to be happy campers because these pieces are going up in price. We have number 39 Utopia, quarter century secret rare from the 2023 tins. We told you guys when this card was at 50 cents. I literally thought about doing a fresh off the flashback on this one. I was going to look it up, but I'm like, I'm going to wait till the card hits 2s, 3s, 5s, like we told you guys, and then I'm going to do it. It's going to be even that more epic when we're up close to 10x. Why? Because at 50 cents, we said this is going to be money. We said this is getting direct support. And yes, we have OTs, we have other rarities, and probably, I think, even CRs, and people are going to want quarter century. They're going to want matching extra deck rarities. It's that simple. They're going to come in. They saw this at 50 cents when I was talking about it. You know, we probably caused these volume candles. Probably it was, you know, like a month ago right here at 50 cents. And look, the card now is a bone. So everyone that listened back here at around 50 cents in the consolidation phase, Utopia was announced support, and we told you they're already up to, you guys are up 2x. And after the 16 more and a couple, is going to go up to $1.65 at the bottom of the page. 50 listings, literally here on the channel. We said this is the next Firewall Dragon. Hasn't panned out yet, but we're clearly on our way. We said the potential of this 50-cent card can go up to $5 as a quarter-century secret rare because of the new support, regardless if it's good or not. Doesn't matter if the support is good, if it's bad. None of that matters. The fact that support is coming, this could be a $5 card. All right, expected $2 to $3 range. $5 would be the stretch goal, and a Billy was the conservative goal. And here we are, guys. The game is that easy. Quarter-century secret rare for shekels. I have like 15 of these, just lying around, waiting. I'm already up 2x. $15. Hey, right now I put in what, 7-8 bones? Now this 15's come back is gonna be at 2s. And I'm gonna have 30 bones, and then it's gonna be at 5s, and then there, hey, exposure. Some people only have a couple, some people have stacks put away. Regardless, just exposure to this easy money. Guys, you can't make this stuff up. Don't forget, you do have the OT, which is also moving up. And what do we have? A booty shape recovery. Man. Yo, art class with Jay, man. Look at that. Look at that. Literally. Boom, boom. Guys, just so easy, man. We discovered the formula to make money in the Yu-Gi-Oh space with the charts. Men lie, women lie, the charts don't lie. The game is that easy. Look at that. It says going from single digits to 1240s, but really 18 bones. 16 listings right here, and pushing 20s. 2 pages only. I got 2 of these. Yeah, it came in at single digits when no one really cared about this card. Yeah, I mean, the game is that easy. Now he's getting support. Card looks beautiful. I love OTs, OTS, OTs. You know, there's a couple exceptions here and there, but for the most part. And here we are. Easy money, man. I'm going to take my 2.5x. Going to H-Town. Yeah, I always mention H-Town, man. It sounds like I'm going to have someone waiting for me. Give me all your cards, Jay. That's funny. But no, I love YCSs, man. It just makes it so much easier to move many of these cards, especially once you have like support announcements and stuff. There's people looking for these, so always fun with that, guys. We have a Stardust Dragon. Again, talked about this card at 6 bones. Card is pushing 842s, 53 listings. It goes to 9s at the bottom of the page. Don't let this be a double-digit card into the teens. That's all I'm going to say. Edison Hype, iconic Yu-Gi-Oh card. Sure, could it get an alternate art quarter century? It's possible. But in the meantime, this is the OG art. Definitely one to keep in mind as single digits. Then we have a couple of Odeon cards. You know, the deck top in regional. Recently, where is it, man? Let me look it up here. Tournament, you know, top 8 in where I was at. Hey, man, in Kissimmee, Orlando Regional. Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Right here. So again, right here. Where is it? Marcus. So shout out to Marcus. You know him in person. Dude has always been consistent for years, man. Known him for what feels like 10 years, man. Used to go here to Waterford here in Orlando. See him every once in a while. Cool dude, man. And he knows what he's doing. He's always topping, man. He's topped with Melodious a format or 2 ago, whenever it was. Now topping with Odeon. And the only one up here. That's when you know their skill, man. That's my guy. Always, you know, say hi and all that good. Always been cool. Chill dude, you know, with me. And not just a cool person, but gets results, man. Gets it done. Representing, you know, the new decks. Making it happen. And that's pretty cool, man. That's my guy. It's nice to see people putting in the work in the local community. And yeah, thanks to him. You know, he told me, man. He's told me, yo. He came up to me. He's like, yo, Jay, I'm 6-0. I'm like, hey, my guy putting in the work. He's like, yeah. Check those Odeon cards up. You know, they're going to go up because of me. And he was right. That's crazy. Hey, your boy Marcus was right, man. Hey, that's good. That's good. Because why? Anubis the last judge. Right here. Look at that. $6 card, $6.50, free, essentially. And shout out to Marcus. Now this card is up, what? Like 2.5x and 14 listings. Not to say that he was the only guy that topped with the deck. I'm not sure. I'm just talking about the regional that I went, and it is a top 8, guys. So again, 15 bones right here, and those fundamentals matters, man. People look all over the country. They're like, oh, this and that, and you know, these cards are topping, and they're great. They just came out, and this ultra rare 2X, man, last judge here at 15. So now the deck just got way more expensive. Way more expensive because these prices are 2Xing left and right. Look, we have Treasures of the King. The card was 7-8 bones near the lows, and now it's 1050s. And then after a couple, goes up to 11, 36 listings. So that's good that this one hasn't gone up too crazy, but it is up 20, 30% overnight. Thanks to Marcus. So again, as you can see here, yeah, this secret I'd be picking up because it hasn't moved that much. But the one that's up 2X, damn, it's hard, man. The man with the mark, same deal. Look at that. Card was 11 bones. Card is 13 50s. Then goes up to 15s, 23 listings again. Cards just came out, so supply is there. And now there's a rush of people that maybe were on the sidelines looking to play those cards. And same as Apophis the Serpent. Card was 5 bones last time we talked about it. Now it's pushing 6s. So you see these little bump ups, 7s at the bottom of the page. If you need the deck, I mean, especially now that it's topping and it's confirmed as a solid pick, you know, not the end all be all, not the biggest representation. But again, we'll see in Houston too how heavily represented this card, this deck core is. So definitely keep it in mind. We have Clockwork Knight, quarter century secret rare. This card was what, 30 bones? Says 36s. We wish, man. Card is 65 bones, 5 listings here, 1 page only, a couple of one-ofs, and then yeah, then gone. So the card is up essentially 2X from the $30 mark and a little bit over. So yeah, that new machine support, man. People getting hype, coming in Alliance Insight. It always happens. And we saw that coming because we talked about this card way cheaper. Since it came out, it was $1.50, whatever it was. We're like, pick up this ultra rare because it's that easy. You know, right down here when it was consolidating at $1.50 around there, $1 and some change. Look, now it's spiking up. It says 450s, and here we are at 440s right there. 44 listings, $5 card at the bottom of the page. So again, hopefully you pick this up at sub $2 when we were talking about this card. But if not, even at 5s, you don't want this ultra rare to be double digits on you. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, kind of late compared to previous prices, but be early compared to potential future prices. We have Wanted, Seeker of Sinful Spoils, QCSRs from Agoff. Card was at 76 bones, like, right. You know, quarter century, corset went up to 92s, pushing triple digits. Right. Card is 200. 200. I'm like, man, look at that. 10 listings only. Do have a playset here. The card after that pushing 300. Why? Probably because of White Force as Amina playing the Diabell Star engine, if I'm not mistaken. So, wild. Me, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. I'm eyeing this card. I'm waiting for the ban list. Because, hey, I'm waiting for that ban list, man. Man, what is going on right here? Let me just do this. I'm waiting for that ban list because if the ban list comes and this ain't hit, oh, your boy's coming in. We coming in to get secret rares at $1 and some change. Platinum secrets at 4s. I think I got one of those. PURs here. I got one because if it gets hit, maybe a slap in the wrist or 2, or maybe I win. You never know, right? So even having one of these will be fine. But PURs at $1 and some change. PCRs at 2s. Again, I'm just waiting. If the ban list comes and this is not touched, time to pick up Wanteds, but we'll definitely touch base once the ban list comes out. And if you feel like speculating, Jay, it's cheap enough at $1, shekels, secrets, and you got exposure now before the ban list because these will go wild, man. So definitely one to consider. Heart of the Blue Eye, same deal, quarter century secret rare. Card was 50 bones, 55, spiked up to 60s, but really, we're at 78s. That's where we're at with a playset there. And then a hundo at the bottom of the page, 1 page only, 7 listings, guys, single digit listings right here for this card. So if you have the quarter century, you just almost 2xing, you know, your initial entry price at around 50s, but the card was way even cheaper than that. So again, people getting ready for the Millennium deck, man. People getting ready for the new support. A lot of people really enjoy and love this deck. Shout out to Sage. That's my guy, you know, so he should be eating good now. But, you know, most people that have these, they don't want, they bought them cheaper to not get rid of these. So it is what it is. But yeah, this card is moving on up. Definitely one. If you have extras or you have it and you don't need it, you got that extra cash that you probably didn't know. And then we have Super Poly, quarter century secret rare. Look, card was 80, 90s. We talked about this card at double digits, and look, 135s. And then at the bottom of the page, it reaches 200 plus, 1 page, 9 listings. And here we are, man. People coming in. They want their matching rarity. Super Poly's is hot right now, you know. But this is another one that is all banlist dependent, guys. Again, not to say that it's getting banned or even hit. We don't know. But there's another one. Wanted, Super Poly's. Like, if this card doesn't get, hit. Excuse me, guys, are banned. Then this is free money down the line. So there's just that risk in the air. These would be $5 plus, man. I'm telling you, across the board. No banlist hit, easy money, man. So again, make sure you keep these in mind. You know, and Super Poly's card is hot. You know, card is hot right now. Guys, link in the description down below. Come over here, check out our links, tools, and resources for you guys. Don't forget about your $15 off whatnot discount code. And guys, don't forget, shout out to I Might Name This Later, hosting Dominus Purge as one of our, 8.25K giveaway pieces right here. So if you want a shot to get this Dominus Purge, don't miss out. Don't miss out. Right here, subscribe. Click that subscribe button right there. Ring that bell. It says 8.4, but nah. Through the weekend, you know, we got a couple of more Billy Bobs that we're going to convert. Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. So once that says 8.25, okay, Dominus Purge is going to be a winner. So we're getting there fast. You want to make sure you help out so you get to participate in our channel giveaway. Subscribe. Like the video. Ring that bell on the way in. It would be gladly appreciated. Guys, none of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Then we have LZ of the White Forest, guys. This card used to be 26s. You see that little V-shaped recovery here? This was huge. But now, because the card has gone up, you know, it looked huge in the sense like bigger on the screen. If I would go to the lower time frames, it doesn't show it anymore. But again, we talked about that W shape. We've always been tracking this card. I'm telling you, buy this card at 20 to 22s. It hit 40s, sell this card. It went back down to 25s, buy again. And now, when it hits 40 to 50s, you sell again. Roller coasting. This card, as you can see on the yearly, just roller coasting, guys. And again, now it's going to make probably a third peak. A third higher high. Look, 15 listings. We're talking about this card at 25s. You have a couple of places at 35s. And then the card is 40s, but not just there. Then it goes up to 50 bones. 2 pages only. We always saw this coming, man. We always saw this coming. There was people in the comment, Jay, should I pick up my LZ? Should I do this? I'm like, guys, pick this card up, man. It's getting direct support. It's announced, and people expect it to be good based on OCG performance. The game is that easy. You connect the dots, and you make free money. I don't know how else to say, man. Look, you have the quarter centuries here. Used to be $75. Says 133s, and here we are. You have a couple of one-offs, and then gone at 250s, cleaned out. 6 listings, only single-digit listings, guys. So again, don't miss out. Tales of the White Forest, same deal. As we can see, card was 30s, spiking up here in the last 3 months to 50 bones. 6 listings as well, and then it goes to 70s at the bottom of the page, 1 page only. There's a lot of White Forest as a mean of hype, and it's only going to get more intense because we're still like a month away, a little over a month away from the release of the actual core set, guys. So don't forget about these cards. The Ultras, I hadn't checked these in a while. Okay, Ultras are still around 4s. Don't let this be 5s and beyond on you. Don't let this ultra rare Tales of the White Forest be 750s to 10s. Don't do that, guys. You need it, especially if you need it to play. We have Tachyon Transmigration. This card was 650s, went up to 21s. 9 listings only. After a couple of one-ups, the card is 30s and beyond. 1 page only. I'd be selling this card. That's just me. You know why? This Galaxy Eyes ain't doing nothing. Jay, but what if we get more support in the next step? Probably won't be doing nothing. It is what it is, man. Nothing against this deck specifically. But Konami always does it. It did it with one of my favorite decks, Lightsworns. It does it with Legendary 6 Samurais. It did it just now with Galaxy Eyes. And it did it as well with Evil Heroes. I gave you 4 deck archetypes that got support in these core sets. And to be honest, they're not that good. It's just the facts. You know, yeah, casually, good. You know, but expensive cards like these, you sell them, especially heading into reprint season. You never know if this card gets reprinted. So I'd be selling that card. Chaos Hunter, Secret Rare. Card was shekels when we were talking about it. Now the card is 2 bones. And keeps going up towards 3s at the bottom of the page. 31 listings for the secret rare that continues just going parabolic. Price discovery mode, all-time high, clean secrets, guys. So there you go, man. There you go. This card is just money. So again, I got like 2 of these left. I had like 6, moved 4. Now I have 2, and I'm gonna be moving these soon because I got them at shekels, man. I got these at shekels. So it's a matter of time. I mean, Malice just gets better post Alliance Insight, but once Malice eventually gets hit and phases out into the latter part of this year, then this card will probably become more relevant and it'll become cheap once again. Then we have Cyber Dragon Infinity. I'm like, why the alternate art and the regular, in these case ultra rares? I'm like, who's buying these cards? Jay, but there's Cyber Dragon hype and Machine hype, okay, Alliance, post Alliance Insight. This card is coming before Alliance Insight. It's coming in Stampede, an announced reprint already. I need a drink to that, man. Let me just drink to that. Excuse me, guys. I have to drink to that. Why? There's people out here belly bobbing. Card was 3 bones. That was 6, 8, like 10s at the bottom of the page. 2 pages, only 12 listings, Jays, but it's the alternate art. It looks fire. From Duel Overload, that's true, but the card is getting a Stampede treatment. Same for the OG. You have the secrets, and this ultra used to be 3s. And look, pushing 6s, 9s, and beyond. 2 pages only, 17 listings. Like, what is going on? I'm perplexed, man. Jay was perplexed. Look it up. You can't make this stuff up. Same as Incredible Ecclesia, the Virtuous 2022 Prismatic Secret Rare. This card was what? $150, $130, and look at that, parabolic into a new all-time high. You have a 1 that don't count, $350. Look at that. Card is pushing $5. What is 44 listings? I get it. The card is beautiful, branded high, whatever. We understand. But this is another reprint declared in Stampede already. Oh, Jay, but we're getting the alternate art. I like the OG print. Then you wait for the alternate art to come out and cause sell pressure on these older versions. I love the card. The artwork is amazing. Guys, I won't lie. This card, I just want it. Especially the alternate art also is going to look fire. So, great card. Then we have number 16, Shockmaster. One that we forgot to discuss when we went over banless speculation with Saki and Vengeful Shadow. Shout out to those guys. Excuse me, guys. Number 16, Shockmaster. Card was 12 bones, and now parabolic. Says 17s, but we're at 25s. Speculation at all-time high. 6 listings only. 60s at the bottom of the page. Do have a wall of China at 28, but nah, man. This card is too good. Card is too broken. Look at that. Once per ticket, attach 1. From this card to declare card type. That type of card is spell trap, cannot be activated, or if monster cannot activate this effect until the end of your opponent's next turn. Too broken. Too broken. Too broken. Honestly. It's just too good. It's too good. You do everything. You slap this on the board, effect, and then you can't let him play for a turn. Of course. Jay is only 1 of the 3. And if you declare 1, they could still do this. But most people need their monster effects, man. So everyone's going to declare monsters, essentially. And this card is too broken, in my humble opinion. We have Heretic Sky Dragon Overlord of Heliopolis from Ghost from the Past single print. Card was what? $150. Volume coming in strong. Largest 3-month volume candles in the last 90 days to 370s. And this card is 4 bones. 26 listings. Is a $4 card. And then it goes to 6s. I have a playset of this. I need to look it up. See if we can Billy Bob someone. Oh, man. We'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see. Where's Billy Bob, man? It's been a while, man. Where's my guy? You know, we show him every once in a while. Let me just put a regular picture. This is my guy, bro. Mr. Thornton right here, man. That's my guy, Billy, bro. My guy, Billy, yo. I love Billy because he always out here, you know, buying the cars we need to get rid of, man. That's my guy right there. Yo, man, that's Billy for your boys right there. This card, I'm selling. I'm literally going to move this card. I have a playset, should have. Need to find it first. And I'd be doing the same. Thanks to Galaxy Eyes hype. You sell into unfounded hype in the sense deck is not doing anything but casuals. They could care less. We have Starleech Full-Time Blast Dragon, the same deal. Card was 4s recently, spiking up to $10. and double digits, $15 at the bottom of the page. 2 pages only, 14 listings for this legendary duelist White Dragon Abyss ultra rare. Yeah, it does have the reprints and the colored prints and all that, but is the OG is making moves as photon players want their card, and the rush is coming in. You sell into this hype. And we have Star Liege, safer. Again, I'd be selling this card. It was 3s, and it's getting ridiculous, guys. 13 listings only. It is getting ridiculous. It's only a founded, in the sense of founded buyout if it doesn't get a reprint. A Stampede, guys. I'm getting a reprint season here. Don't. Worst case, I'd be getting the common just to get access to it. If you really need the card, just get the common. Honestly. Jay, but it's not holographic and I don't like it. Just get the common as we head into Stampede and the reprint season. If it doesn't get reprinted, then you get, even if you pay a little bit over a premium, the higher end rarities. But honestly, I'd be getting one of these Walls of China common right there. And look, secret rare, parabolic, was 14s, 15s, gone. 20 bones, and then 30s, and then 40s, and then gone. Insane. This is wild. This is wild, guys. That's crazy. I didn't expect this to happen. I told you guys, sell this card before Stampede, and it's kept going up. So if you still have it, still sell it. I mean, just in case. Diviner the Herald. Again, ultimate rare. Card was what? $11 at one point? Crazy. Now it's 21s. The card lastly was 14s. We said, guys, pick this card up. As an OT, it looks clean. It's going to find his way into the meta at one point. 17 listings. And yeah, mid-20s at the bottom of the page. But yeah, this V-shaped recovery off the lows have been very, very strong. So it might be, the last shot. Sure, can we get a retracement a little bit back to the... Sure. But these are OTs, man. Don't play with your food. Then we have some CRs. We have Joe and Lockbird. We have Solemn Strike, Lightning Storm, and Fossil Day, guys. And there's more, obviously. But the whole point is, we made a collector's rare market watch like 3 weeks ago, a month ago. And we were talking about this card at single digits, Joe and Lockbird, when no one else was talking about it. Oh, Jay, we have a bunch of rarities already. We have PCRs and PO. Why talk about the CR? Because of this. We were talking about it at single digits, 9 bones, 10 bones, right there. Card says 13s, card's 25. 17 listings. You know what some people said in the comments? Jay, who's going to come in and buy this card? We have better rarities. And look, these are the people that are going to come in and buy this card. Damn, we're an hour in? Holy moly. If you're an hour in, you deserve this information. Look, these Billy Bobs buying play sets at these prices. They're the ones that were going to come in, and you were buying at 9 bones. Now the card is up, is at 25s, and then it reaches crazy numbers at the bottom of the page because of the draw hype. The game is that easy, guys. Literally. Solemn Strike, card was 4 or 5 bones. We touched base on it. It's a $25 card. Guys, I literally made a dedicated CR market for this exact same reason. A $5 card becoming 25 J's, but we have quarter centuries and we have this, and there's people out there, they just prefer the OG CRs. They love how it looks, how it feels, how it did. And here we are. Lightning Storms, shout out to Vengeful Shadows. We touched base on this one literally at $10 when he came over on the channel. And yeah, it's 20s and then ridiculous prices at the bottom of the page. 12 listings only. Massive buy. Guys, the game is that easy. And now Fossil Dig is the next one. Fossil Dig is the next one. Of course, you can pick up the quarter centuries as well. Look at that. Card says 7s, and we're even at 650s. This is the next one. Don't be like, Jay, why should we pick this when we have quarter century? We have better this and better that. Once people get their dino pieces in Stampede, there's going to be people that prefer this rarity. And look at that. Card was a year ago, 21 pushing 22s, and now it's 6 bone. Down 3x, guys. You buy now. Don't let this be the next $20 to $25 card. Just like Strike, just like Duel. Don't do that once there's dino hype. Don't let this go into the teens and even into the 20s. Be early. Then we have the Prime Monarch. Again, this super rare continues going up. Was 360, says 6 bones. But really it's a $13 card. 6 listings only. 1 page only. Monarchs continue to get hype. I just think this card gets a reprint. If not now in Stampede, which it should as a platinum secret and a quarter century, if you ask me honestly, that may be in the Battles of Legends set, but we'll continue to monitor these cards. Moray agreed. Who plays this? Is it Mermail? Card was 450s, 12s, but right now we covered it at around 12s, and now it's 13 and 5, 18 bones, $20 card, then 30s, 4 listings only, 1 page, literally cleaned out. This Astro Pack Super is beautiful, man. It looks clean. But on that same note, we need this card at least with a Platinum Secret and a quarter century. So I'd be selling just in case, man. I'd be selling into this crazy hype. Then we have Super Quantum Blue Layer, Super Quantum Mech Beast Grand Pulse, and Super Quantum White Layer. So again, these Super Quantum cards, thanks to the support, continue going up. For Blue Layer, the card was 2s. The Super Rare from OTS Pack 2 says it's 5s. It's 3 listings only. $30. $30. 30 billies. Then 36s right here, 1 page only, guys. Damn. You sell. Because this will be most likely another deck archetype that receives support and probably won't do anything. So you sell. White Layer, same deal. This is a rare. A rare from Dark Neostorm was free at 2/4 a pop, and now it's pushing 3/4 a pop. No, I'm sorry. What is that? What is that? 2/4, 3/4? Yeah. It was 2/4, 3, 4. It's like 4.5 quarters. I'm bad at math. 13 listings only, man. If you're an hour in, we're smiling out here for you guys, man. We're smiling. We're putting in the OT. We're putting in the grind, the work for you guys to take advantage of these cards. And you sell into this hype, man. I'd be selling at around 170s. If you came in at 50 cents, I'd be selling. Great artwork, by the way. The single print might keep going up, so keep an eye on it. And then even the rare of this card, we touched base on the OTs, but the rare says 7 bones. I mean, but it's a $4 or $5 card, 20 listings for a card that was what? If you go to the yearly, a card was $1.90. Now it's pushing 5s. So again, people need it. Just be careful on the lookout for any potential reprints. Then we have Galaxy Eye Cypher X Dragon. Card was 5 bones, spiking up to 10s, 2x, right? I mean, can't say wrong. You got 1 there, but 6 listings. Card goes to 15s, and then the 19s, guys. Only 1 page, and here we are. Here we are, guys. Cards going up. We told you guys to pick up all these Photon cards before they spiked up, and this one I hadn't talked about. Not this one. The next one, yes. This one I hadn't talked about. Cypher X Dragon. There's so many Galaxy Eyes and Photon XZ monsters, and they all have like the similar name, and they all look alike, so it's hard to distinguish some of these. But yeah, you have this when you got money from Ghost from the Past single print. I'd be selling this card. Man, if this thing becomes 15, 18s, 20s, gonzo. And then we have number C62, has continued going parabolic, guys. Has continued going parabolic from the tins. We told you guys to pick this card up at 90 cents. And look, the walls of China are now 3s. 3x, clean 3x. The game is that easy sometimes. For the product, there was a lot of noise. Oh, the this and that, and there's nothing in there. We always talked about the penny stocks. Always. The OGs know. And then we have Galaxy Photon Dragon. Just talked about it the other day, going from 50 cents to $1. And now it has kept going parabolic. You do have this wall of China that came out of nowhere. But after that, $1.50 and then 2. So the walls are here, but the volume is coming in. People need the card. The card is just too good, guys. Don't sleep on this one, man. It's giving you guys another shot at $1. Don't take it for granted. Then we have number C101 Silent Honor Arc Ultimate Rare from Legacy of the Valiant. $11 right here. Card is cleaned out. 2 listings, 50 bones. All these number cards are gone, guys. So again, yeah. This one's still cheap. Number C105, maybe because people don't use it, but these number cards are old, man. From Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. And we have Disablaster. The Negation Fortress. This card was 22s, bumping up to 27s, but really a $36 quarter century secret rare from the Infinite Forbidden. 12 listings only. Then it goes towards 40s at the bottom of the page. 2 pages only. And yeah, I mean, what is the Ultra? It's the Ultra, right? What is it doing? This card was what? Let me see. Yeah, the Ultra card was $1.90, went up to 7s, retraced back down to 4s. And here we are. You know, if you need access to this card and you're on a budget, this would be the version I'd be picking up. Then we have If I'm not even gonna try say that I'm gonna just say Merrowgeist from Duelist Terminal 6. Card was $4 or $5. Gonzo. 2 listings only. $70 card. Okay, I was about to say, like, if there was, damn, Wall's coming in. 26 of these at 650s. That is insane to me. This is a DT Ultra though, so who plays this? You guys would know more than me. Crazy. Then a couple of Trickstar cards. You have Crimson Heart, Shonen Jump, going from $175. It says 440s, but we're at 650s. 9 listings only, single digit listings as the Trickstar hype continues. And then we have Live Stage. You know, it says 7s. Card was 273s. But after a couple of here and there, it does reach $10 at the bottom of the page. 11 listings only. A Savage Strike single print. Wow. Still making moves. Then we have some Union cards. We have Union Hanger and we have Union Driver. Again, I'd be selling this because you got the reg Union support. So what do you think that Konami is going to do in Stampede? They don't have to, but it's likely. They'll probably be like, let's put Union Hanger in. And because we're already getting ABC Dragon Buster. So again, you know, excuse me, they might slide in the pieces and the field spell. So don't sleep on this. Card was 2 bones. Union got support. You have 1 there, but really is a $6 card with the playset. I'd be selling this card just in case it comes in Stampede. Then Union Driver, we talked about this one when Union support was announced to pick it up, guys. Card went from $1 to 3s, but really is you have 2 at 465s, but then it becomes a $5+ card, 17 listings. So don't sleep on this one. I mean, it's kind of late, but yeah, I mean, this is it. You want to buy the consolidation down here and sell after the parabolic move. Make sure to take profits. And then B-Buster Drake, the super rare, going from $140 to, it says 3s, but cleaned out, 4 listings, 1 page, becoming a double-digit card essentially out of nowhere. Why? Oh, Jay, Unions and this and that. But yeah, look, you have the secret rare going from $1, says 370, going to 7s, man. And then double digits at the bottom of the page, 13 listings only. Why? How? Crazy, guys. What's going on? I got Union support came out, but what if this guy's reprinted in Stampede? Just food for thought. I'd be selling into that hype. And lastly, we have Wind Up Rat. We got to end it, man. We're an hour and some change in, man. Insane. We got to end up with the rat. This damn rat is making moves. Is this still a single print from Order of Chaos? Y'all need to stop. This is like a masterpiece in a sense where they only got single print. This needs to come in Stampede, man. Give it his Platinum Secret and Quarter Century Secret Rare. You know, this card was 260s. No one cared about it. It says 3s. But really, the card got cleaned out. You know, there's a lot of hype around, you know, this deck. Possibly getting Mighty that we talked about with the boys off the list. A lot of hype with the rat and that format. A lot of people really love and enjoy this deck. So, again, 29 bones. Crazy. Up to over 10x in price for the single print card. Let me know what you guys think about this damn rat. Guys, if you made it this far out into the video, you guys are all straight MVPs. Insane wild. It'd been a while since I made an over an hour market watch here by myself without collabing. So a lot of cards spiking up. There's always too many cards to cover. There's always just a lot going on. So we provide you with that information because you can take advantage of these buyouts and take profits or buy right before the next potential leg up. That's the whole point of our videos. Guys, if you respect the grind, hustle, the value that we provide, make sure you subscribe. On the way out, ring that bell, participate in our channel giveaways. We're always giving back to the community. You don't want to miss out. Make sure you share this in one place in a group chat with a friend. It really would go a long way. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention. Stay fresh.